So the tip-off, it's Miami. Outside, George. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
First personal foul.
Good defensive effort, but against Carter, it's not enough. He's just too explosive.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And the free throw, no good. Jamison with it. George picks him up. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Jamison. 4 on the clock. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And it's Miami's ball. Here's Payton. And Payton throws it down.
And how about the quickness on display there for Payton, especially when he's slicing to the basket.
Here's Hero. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Hero. Outside for Jamison. Back to Hero. They get a hand on it. Sabonis with the steal. And George, here we go. Fires from deep. Sabonis with the bucket.
George's all-around game is very impressive. And his passing has really grown. He's able to whip passes over to open teammates right on time and on target now.
And Payton sends it back.
Home team basketball.
It's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Kicks it out to Olajuwon. Shot clock at 6. Holmgren in the corner. That one's good from the corner.
While assisting may not be the strength of his game, Olajuwon still knows when to get the ball to an open teammate.
Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Assist.
And the dunk by Payton.
And the sneaky hops of Payton, capable of rising up and catching.
Holmgren. On the wing, Giddey. Pass to Holmgren. Puts the move on. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Miami leading by 7. Here's Payton. Double team Sabonis.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Here's Carter, and it's blocked. Olajuwon with it. Sabonis defending. Good on the three-point shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Brooklyn with the ball, trailing by 4.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Payton. Here's Nowitzki. Unloads from 13. Second chance shot from deep. George. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Nowitzki. George has got 5.
Paul George has become such an assertive and confident player. He knows exactly when he's in position to get that catch and shoot off.
Giddy.
And Giddy gets it to go.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Jamison. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside, Sabonis. To the middle. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Home team ball.
Here's Hero. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Olajuwon, right side. Another shot. Nifty move. And it's good on the way in. He has 7.
Hey, it's inexcusable not putting a body on the king. I mean, you deserve to get cooked when you don't do that.
Here's George. Here's Nowitzki. Cans the shot from the wing. Nowitzki's got his second basket. And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play.
15. The away team. 18.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration. Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got the first basket of the second quarter for Brooklyn.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
Pass to Payton. Now Sabonis. Lock at 6. Miami needs to get a shot off. And so Miami again turning it over. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive
Give a
growth.
big round of applause for your death team.
And Miami making a change here.
Death team, make some noise.
Off the inbound. That puts them in the lead. Heroes got the lead up to 1 now for Brooklyn.
And how about Harrell's body control, capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
Giddy.
Josh.
Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Here's Iverson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Holmgren.
You can really tell Iverson approaches the game with a single-minded focus. It can be intimidating trying to defend a guy with his level of skill and determination.
Well, we know how Tyler Herro is a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
Coming onto the floor, your home team, Kevin Durant.
drive by Iverson. Here's Mobley. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
And Mobley throws it down.
Well, Iverson can dish it out just about as well as he can score it. I mean, instinctively finding the ready shooter there.
Garnett outside. Outside for Durant. Back to Garnett. To the paint. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Coming onto the floor for your home team, Glenn Davis.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. Tries again. Iverson outside. 5 on the clock. In the corner, it's Levine. And here we go. Brooklyn, fast break. Kicks it out to Garnett. Punches a 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Garnett has that kind of range. He can make that shot from out there when given space. I like the fact that he's expanding his game.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
From the arc. Connects from 3-point range. Garnett's got a pair of triples in the second now for Brooklyn.
KG just looked so confident. Like the moment he had the ball, he knew that shot was dropping.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Fans, your dance team. Substitutions on the court.
Miami with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Heaton. Garnett grabs the board. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Carter. The kick out to Sabonis. To the inside. Carter down low. Back to Payton. Rodman outside. 6 on the shot clock. The shot comes out. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Miami grabs the miss.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Kicks it out to Garnett. Off target from outside. Miami trails by 3. And Carter has it in the corner. A shot by Rodman. Wide open.
Dennis Rodman.
And it's Miami with another.
He's a skilled and willing passer. Vince gets to his teammates on time and on target.
Back to Westbrook. In the corner. Tatum with it. Missed inside. Payton right side. Here's Leitner. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Out to Payton. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
Hey, that stroke from Carter, as smooth as a baby's bottom.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far.
29.
Miami leads by
The visiting
2.
team,
And joining
31.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. So it's Brooklyn now. Garnett outside. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
How about that for a flush? Garnett going up with confidence and packing a punch.
Carter outside. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Deflects the pass. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. Here's George. They get it again. Back to Sabonis. And it's in there. Sabonis has got 5.
Gary Payton.
And that huge frame of Sabonis is a problem for the defense. Excels at getting perfect position on that offensive glass.
Westbrook with it. Pass to Mathurin. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Davis. All alone. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Sabonis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Man, it's such a pleasure to watch Sabonis work. A great basketball IQ and an unreal passer for a big guy.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
The drive by Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Allen Iverson.
And Miami making a change here.
First team
Brooklyn
foul.
shooting their first free throw of the contest.
Shooting field.
And that one misses. Miami leading by 4.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
And Garnett has it in the corner. Tatum on the wing. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And Garnett misses. It's Rodman with the ball for Miami. As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
Pass to Garnett. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Garnett's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Garnett very comfortable close to the basket now. He's efficient as a low block scorer.
Back to Cousins. In the corner, it's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Brooklyn trails by 10. In the corner, Irving with it. Outside for Davis. Back to Irving. For 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Irving's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Iverson outside. Back to Smith. Ball's knocked loose.
Away team foul. Steve Smith. First personal foul. Team second. Coming onto the floor for the away team, Zach LaVine.
Stolen by LaVine. In transition, here comes Miami. Here's Mobley. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist.
Allen Iverson.
10 points for Evan Mobley.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
I mean, how can you stop Kyrie there? I mean, on the jam, his athleticism just too much to handle.
Home team foul.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. It's going to send DeMarcus Cousins to the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. Down low. Here's Garnett. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Garnett's got 12 points in the game. Over in the corner, Cousins. Out to Payton. Out to the right wing. Outside, Levine. Goes back up. And the layup's good off the glass. And Miami leads by 9.
Levine, such an outstanding scorer. Athletic, strong, great confidence in taking it to the rack. He's no stranger to tough finishes.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
In the corner, it's Levine from downtown. And he's good on the 3-ball. Levine's got the lead up to 10 now for Miami. With 1 on the clock. And so it's Miami with a 10-point lead.
44. The away team. 54.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Miami leading by 10. Inside, here's Nowitzki. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
Assist.
Smart, tough, unselfish. Excellent find by Gary Payton.
And here is Holmgren. Kicks it out to Hero. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Down low. Here's Nowitzki. Good ball movement here by Miami. And stolen by Olajuwon. Stolen by Carter. And now Sabonis pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Here's Hero. Pass to Holmgren. It's Olajuwon. Defended by Sabonis. And Hakeem Olajuwon. Good for 3.
Boy, a big man with a great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Sabonis. Good D by Olajuwon. Brooklyn trails by 10. For the 3. It's hauled in by Paul George.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Double team Sabonis. Here's Payton. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. And Miami leads by 12.
Well, Payton likes to work up close and personal with the basket, but boy, he can stretch it out when he needs to.
For those just joining us, 4th quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Holmgren with the steal. To the middle. Here's Hero.
And there's that vertical of Hero. Gets off the floor with ease and just hammers that one down.
Nowitzki, good.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Folks can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Both teams making some changes here. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. And he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive. And you've got to battle to get back in this thing. See if that pep talk got him going.
All right, thank you, David.
Boy, it's been attack after attack from Hakeem in this one. He's not giving the defense any breaks.
Pass to Nowitzki. Heaton inside. 5 to shoot. Iverson up top. Over Giddey. Off the left rim and out.
For the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
And this is why Jamison is out here in big moments, because he knows he can come through.
Heaton. Brooklyn with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Over in the corner, Olajuwon. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. Coming out to the floor for the away team.
Here's Hero. Good D by Payton. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for Miami. Leading by 5. To the paint. And Cousins throws it down.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And it's Giddey in the corner. Money!
Giddey.
Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First team foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
Zach LaVine.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
An all-star caliber talent now in the league, LaVine has shown a real fire and hunger to continue to improve. Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Left side, Hero. Pass to Olajuwon. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
You know, right now, I don't know if there's anybody better than Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon down low. Automatic when he gets it in there.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Team foul.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Outside, Olajuwon. Pass to Jamison. Unloads from 13. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.